December 2017. I know there's a lot of questions about how I use my thermal insulated buckets, so I thought I'd show you the procedure for getting them ready each day. So this is step one. You got to get yourself your water, and like many of you, I have to get my water from inside and then bring it outside because how cold it is outside. It gets about I'd say about 15 degrees Fahrenheit in my neck of the woods, between 15 and 20 at night. So this is the first step. The first step is to fill your bucket up. I have a bathroom right next to my garage where I've basically put in this tee that goes from the shower to a hose. Put the hose in your 5-gallon bucket and you turn it on. So you fill that up. I fill it up about 3/4 of the way, and then I take it out to my coop, which I'll be there in 1 second. Alright, so now you go ahead and trudge on up to the coop, and my coop isn't too far away. It's right up there. You'll get to see my lights turn on. It is about 7 o'clock at night now. So we'll go on up here. Okay, so there's a solar motion lights just turned on. And go ahead and do my door, and ducks are already in the coop, so they go in there by themselves. So the next step is, after you get in the coop, is turn on this light here. Alright. And then go on over here and shut the door. It's a little bit of height down the corner here. And just shut it. They're nice and toasty in there. And this is what it looks like at the end of the day. So you got a little bit of sand in the bottom, a little bit of ice built up here, but this gets to be really, really icy in the morning. So it's always best to do this at night before it gets super cold. So I'm going to pull these buckets out and then I'll go to the next step. So it's been so cold today that actually these buckets that are in this bucket down here have frozen together and I can't separate them. So I'll go ahead and clean these buckets out right now. So I'll go ahead and do that. So one of the things I forgot to mention is when I do this at night, the water that I use is pretty hot. And the reason that I do that is so that I can actually use the water to unfreeze things. So I put a little bit of this water with this cup into here, and now these little buckets, they come right out. So I can take these buckets out, okay, and then just toss them. A little bit of water in here. And they've been now cleaned out, and I will put them back in a second. All right, and now we're back again, and we've got water in the buckets. Okay, and we're pretty much done. So, as I had mentioned in my other video, these are no electricity involved in this, and I think this is the best way personally for me to do it because I do all the work at night. So when I wake up in the morning and I have to go off and get to work, take the kids to school, I don't have really that much work to do at night or in the morning. I can basically just come on in here, open up the coop door, and leave. So this whole situation took about 5 minutes to do. I thought it would be interesting to also bring another bucket of water out here, which I did, which will be a good experiment to show how frozen the water gets in just a regular 5-gallon bucket versus these buckets that are lined with this insulating foam in terms of how well it protects it from freezing. So we'll come on back here tomorrow morning, and I will we'll see a good comparison video between the two. So I'll see you then. So next morning, we're back again. It is about 10 degrees outside. This will keep things from not freezing up to about, once you get below 18 degrees Fahrenheit, you'll get a little bit of freezing on the top layer. Okay, so if we take this out, you can basically just break the top off like this. You basically just use this little tool that I have. But you can see, they can get to the water fine. Just a little bit thin layer. If we go over to our bucket here, I can't break it. That's thick. So just to kind of show you the difference between a bucket of water versus the insulated buckets, how well they handle the cold. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thanks. Bye.